Hey everybody, welcome to Ashanda At Large, where we discuss faith, family, and the future of our community. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for joining me today. As you've probably noticed, I have changed the intro for Ashanda At Large. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. As I told y'all, I have been pretty busy getting some things taken care of, and I appreciate all of your patience. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel with the changes that we've been making. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. And one of the things that I have been doing, working very hard at, I'm going to share with you all right now before we get into today's discussion. So take a look at this. So excited to be getting ready to launch the opening of my brand new store, AM FAM Teez. Y'all, I've been working on this for quite some time, just trying to get my creative juices flowing amid everything that's going on in the world. But I feel like this is the time. This is the time right now. We need to speak life into our community. We need to be the ones to encourage us with positive messages, positive life. And for that reason, this store will be opening. Now, y'all, what I'm going to be discussing today is key and factor as to why it is that we have to stand against the cultural tide. Of course, we're going to be talking about Miss Niecy Nash. But before we get into the discussion today, don't forget to like as well as to subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. And don't forget to hit that notification bell on your right so that you can get my latest updates as they come out. So y'all, I am not one for the whole gossip mill at all. But when I heard about this story yesterday, it really just caught my attention, and it just helped me to really just solidify why what I'm doing here on this platform is so important for our people. So y'all are very familiar, of course, with the actor Niecy Nash, and it has come out that she has gotten married to a woman. So I went ahead and did a little bit of digging because I saw some people commenting that she was a Christian and yada, yada this and yada that. So I found this article that was done by the Christian Post of all publications. And this is what the header of that article says. Niecy Nash looking for ways to serve God in every role she plays. Now I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit about the article to you all. Just so that you guys get an understanding of how this woman portrays herself as a believer. So it says, one woman asked Nash how she manages to survive in an over-sexualized entertainment industry as a Christian. She responded by saying, sometimes you feel like, God, I don't feel like I should do that. But then at the same time, it's artistic. I mean, God made the human body, and I am playing his wife. So technically, she said, you start trying to rationalize and backpedal and Harlem shake your way out of all this stuff. And the truth of the matter is that because you're in relationship with him, he will tell you what that line is. So Niecy is clearly saying in this article that when it has come up where she has been presented roles whereby she is a little unnerved spiritually, that she'll pray and that she will ask the Most High how far she should go. And she'll know on the inside, like, wait a minute, I've gone too far. And I apologize if y'all hear that noise in the background. It is raining around these parts, but rain is a blessing. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with the article from Pride.com talking about this new marriage. Now, most of y'all, before I read this, know that Niecy Nash was married to a minister at one point, and she got a divorce from this minister, and then she was engaged to a man. So when it came to this idea of her marrying a woman, it was just something that people were just slapped in the face with because of the fact that they didn't even know that she was going in that direction. But Pride.com did an article on her as well, and it says Niecy Nash just introduced her wife to the world. Love wins. So now remember, I told y'all she presented herself as a godly woman. And I was very interested in seeing one of the tweets, as a matter of fact, that her so-called wife put out about her, saying that she was an anointed woman of God. It was very interesting, but I'll read this short article from pride.com. The woman in the photo op beside Nash is musician Jessica Betts, who, according to Out, had posted pictures together just a handful of times. Their romantic relationship was not publicly known prior. Nash has never opened up publicly about her sexuality, but she was previously married to Jay Tucker and Don Nash. Now, y'all, I did a live a few days ago where I was talking about how that you know that you are spiritually immature, or how to tell whether or not you are walking in spiritual immaturity. And if you haven't gotten a chance to see that live, I definitely want you to take a look at it, because one of the things that I talked about is having a double standard where the rules don't apply to you that apply to everybody else. Why? Because you're gifted, or you're talented, or you're so-called quote unquote anointed. And this particular person portraying herself as a quote unquote Christian woman, married to an ordained minister, and then turning around and being in the environment that is full of wickedness and debauchery, and now succumbing to this lesbian spirit, and still trying to maintain this idea that she is a woman of God. Now, y'all, I know that this world is throwing in our faces everything that is wicked about us as a people. They are using us to promote their wicked agendas. Just like when you have that basketball player whose son became a daughter. This is Dwayne Wade, and it went from Zion Wade to Zaya Wade. Check out that name, Zion. All of these things are being used to promote and to make us look like we are a people that are full of hypocrisy, are full of wickedness. And how could we be the children of the Most High Yah when our so-called leaders, or the people that are in the entertainment industry, are promoting lascivious lifestyles? You see, we have to recognize that this is a part of the greater agenda. It's a part of the agenda to destroy us, to capitalize off of us, to use us to promote the Antichrist agenda. And we have to be aware of these things. Just like Black Lives Matter, anytime anybody wants to do something to promote their own agenda, they're going to find some of our people, some Negroes that are ignorant to who they are. They're going to find them. They're ignorant to what the word of the Most High Yah says, and they're going to prop them up, and they're going to use them as poster children for their agenda. And I don't care whether it's politically through Candace Owens. I don't care whether it's in the sports arena through Dwayne Wade. I don't care if it's in the entertainment industry through Niecy Nash. I don't care whether it's in the church, and there's too much low-hanging fruit to even name people. But y'all already know who the actors are in that group. I'm telling y'all, we have to be wise. We have to understand that this is a strategic war that is being waged against our people. Oftentimes we'll think because somebody says, oh, I'm a Christian, or they'll say, I have a relationship with God, or they will quote a couple of Bible verses, that means that they're really walking with the Most High. But the truth is that he says they honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. Y'all, we are really in a spiritual battle. And this is why we need to understand that we must speak life. We must declare that we are the children of the Most High Yah. We cannot allow these enemies to come in and use these poster children as the image of the children of the Most High Yah, as the true representation of the children of Israel. Why? Because there was always a person who was walking in sin in the camp. There was always an Achan. There was always Ananias and Sapphira. There was always those who want to rebel against the things of the Most High Yah. And those enemies that are within our numbers, they often bring us down spiritually. Think about it when you have a body that gets bruised in. Let's just take if you hit your pinky toe against a door. Y'all ever hit your pinky toe against a door? And then what happens? Not just your pinky toe hurts and just vibrates with your heartbeat, but your entire body has to shift to the one side so they can alleviate the pain of what has happened, the trauma to that body part. Well, every time one of our people is propped up in a wicked manner, our entire body, our entire community is affected. And this this goes for us, whether we're bloodline Israel or spiritual Israel, whether we are the body of Christ. Every time somebody says that they are working for the Most High Yah, that they represent him, and they get caught doing some debauchery, some sin, they get caught upholding it, or they don't get caught, but they put it out there, upholding everything that is against the Most High Yah, while saying at the same time that they're serving him. All of us take that blow. Every one of us. This is one of the reasons why when one of our brothers or sisters get shot in the street, we may have never seen that person a day in our life, but we feel it on the inside. We feel it as though it was one of our own, because they are one of our own. And so we have to understand that this is a part of the agenda of the enemy to keep us as a people blindsided, to keep us as a people cursed rather than blessed. And this is one of the reasons why on this platform, as well as the platforms that I support, that we are drawing the line in the sand, that we're saying that we must worship the Most High Yah in spirit and in truth. There are enemies on all sides, and the father of lies is busy because he knows his time is short. So we have to continue to contend for the faith. We have to continue to stand up for our community. We have to continue to stand up in our households. We have to pray. Y'all, we have to pray, because our power is in our prayers. So as far as Niecy Nash goes, we don't give up on Niecy Nash because she has decided to walk in a state of lasciviousness. No, we pray for Niecy Nash. Even though she's turned into the dark one, she understands the word enough for that word to do a work inside of her. Now, she rejects the word outright when she is rebuked, and this is a strong rebuke for Niecy Nash. If she rejects the word of the Most High Yah, then she is anathema. Why? Because it is not about the bloodline that gets you saved. You are saved by grace through faith in Yahushua HaMashiach, not of works, so no man can boast. We are saved, and all men have sinned and fallen short of the glory of the Most High Yah. And so we need to understand that if a person is walking in willful sin, if a person is being willfully sinful and they will not turn back from that sin, then the Apostle Paul has already told us what we're supposed to do. We are to turn that person over to Satan so that that person can be dealt with, and then hopefully they will return back. So we're believing the Most High Yah that she will turn back, and that she will bring the lady who she calls her quote unquote wife with her. Now, I'm telling y'all, this is not impossible. The Most High Yah can do anything, and anybody who tells you different, I believe, is working for the devil. Why? Because there is nothing impossible for the Most High Yah. He can change every part of us to the uttermost. But one thing that is prevalent amongst us as a people is hypersexualization, sexualization that is debaucherous. We see this in the Old Testament as well as the New. And we have got to come to a place where we are respecting the roles and the authority that the Most High Yah has put on to us so that we can see his blessing. That's why I do what I do on this channel. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and close out here. But y'all, this is why AM FAM store, AM FAM Teez is opening. We're going to speak life into our community. We're going to speak life into our people. And I hope when the store opens that you support this store, because when people walk around and they see what you're wearing, it will be a conversation piece. So I will let y'all know the details on the store opening very soon. But let me know what you think in the comment section below about this store. Let me know what you think about Niecy Nash. Let me know what you think about the intro. And I want to thank you all so much for tuning in once again to Ashanda At Large, where we discuss faith, family, and the future of our community. As always, love yourself without hating your enemies. And until next time, Yah bless and Salamah.